this is a prop. This is what you consider a prop. You know how they have these in movies. The actors they call them props. So we're gonna consider this a prop. YouTube. Um, I know that I am not fit for monetization. This is not video is not intent for advertising purposes. This is meant for my self-expression. So I guess at the least, due to the fact that I'm unable to monetize my videos, at least you all could do is allow me my self-expression and to legally puff on a cigarette. Because I'm sure in some way, shape, or form, income comes by way of Google through the use of tobacco, through consumers of tobacco. Whether it be rolling blunts or a Newport. Matter of fact, they talking about banning menthol cigarettes. They know niggas smoke menthol cigarettes. Peace to the nigga nation. Uh, I identify as nigga. Um, this is not a racial assailment against my kind. My kind recognize that they niggas too. Uh, if y'all black folks, African American black folks, y'all offended by it, I don't see why. Because if you don't consider yourself a nigga, uh, I'm not gonna do. I'm a nigga. He's a nigga. We's a nigga. Wouldn't you like to be a nigga too? I'm not gonna do y'all like that. Y'all be what y'all want to be. Uh, Because really, as this conversation goes on, I'm going to be speaking specifically to those folks who identify as the minorities, the people of color, the African Americans, the blacks of this country. So yeah, I've come to accept the fact that YouTube ain't fucking with me. Now you can reapply in March 29th, at the end of March. Fuck this to the end of March. I've been doing this shit for a year. By March, it will be a whole motherfucking year. I'll be better off starting a whole different channel and seeing what the fuck it's doing in less than a month or two. I guess it's all part of the process of learning. I'm actually gonna be turning on my Instagram because I really want to fully economize my time. You got your economics is what you do with your time and your energy. So if I'm able to post here and there, then that's what they say in proverbial terms, killing two birds with one stone. But yeah, peace to the nigga nation, man. Before I get started on my topic, I'm just trying to get my mind right. I was thinking about the topic of wage slavery. I was going to come on and do a video on that, so I guess I could talk about that briefly here. I recently saw a video by Andrew Tate. These guys, the PO guys, the Kevin Samuel followers and all. They speak highly of Andrew Tate, and Andrew Tate has some. He's looking at some serious charges now. We also know that someone who might be outspoken is eligible to be persecuted in ways in which they may or may not have to be deserving of. But nevertheless, just like I listen to R. Kelly music because he's a very creative motherfucker in the neighborhood of music. I can listen to Andrew Tate when he speaks on other topics, and the topic of a wage slave. Now he said now I'll do the best I can to paraphrase what he said, but he was saying that if I had slaves, you give me some slaves, what I have to do is I have to take care of them slaves and make sure they're fed and clothed, and even though they're reluctant to work, I got to make sure they work. Now the part he missed out in there was that my ancestors did work. The people that were placed in bondage slavery, they may not have wanted to work, but they were giving an intimidation to work for nothing. And even the farmer has a trough for the pig. So it wasn't nothing for him to have them little dusty slave quarters. You can go do a tour of a plantation and see the conditions of the slave quarters. So okay, but that's not to get off the point. He said, "Well, I had to pay for this and I had to pay for that if you give me slaves. But what I can do if I had a wage slave, I could have them doing a function for me, and I'll pay them a pittance, where it's just enough to keep them fed, clothed, and sheltered, if that. But they'll still always be aspiring to get beyond the web of their income, which I guess would remove them from the matrix per se." And that was profound for him. I said that's some profound shit. And it's like, well, when you stand back and look at the evidence, that's relatively true. Um, like for example, right now, I have to go to Cleveland because my aunt's funeral was Friday. I have to work Thursday and Wednesday and Thursday, which is tomorrow and Thursday. Now I get 1 day bereavement. I work for these people. Through their tough times and their lean times. I work for my company, and in my plantation, Candyland Master Candy been mighty fine to me. Matter of fact, I just got a raise in my plantation. And I guess that kind of the psychological thing that keeps you going. I guess you got to have some type of psychological trigger to keep the slave in line. Even the slave on the plantation got Christmas and Easter, New Year's maybe. Who knows? So it's like, okay, here I am. I am content in my. No, I'm not content. I can't say I'm content, but you have to consider there's security on the plantation. Just like when the Emancipation Proclamation was read and all the slaves were freed, they were given their freedom, and there were still those who were reluctant to leave that plantation because that plantation provided them security. It provided them a place of solace. Massa fed them food, clothing, shelter. Even though massa ain't so bad. And that transfer all the way up into present day times. You have those people I consider in some cases gatekeepers. It might be your coworker that likes to go to HR and say and snitch on whoever they may see breaking in a rule or infraction. But it's still slavery, still a form of slavery. I mean, you may have hopes and dreams. You may want to live in the big house, because really, you think about it. What if God is for all? God, we were made in the image of our Creator, and all things are equal. Even the fishes, the trees, the birds in the air. Why is it that there is a king amongst the peasants? Why does there have to be powers, uh, grandiose powers that dictate the actions and the desires and subsidize the wants and the needs of the greater population? What they call them, the 1% or the 2% or whatever. When they had the Occupy shit going on with Obama. I call him Bro Obama because he's my bro. When Barack Obama was in office, they had boycott Wall Street, some shit about Wall Street when they had all those protesters out there and they were setting up camps everywhere, and the security folks. I don't know if that was National Guard. I think it was a regular cop or whatever. He had the fire hydrant thing, a bear mace or a mace or whatever. He was spraying the protesters sitting down. He was like sweeping them and shit. But what a time! What a time! We can look at 2020. In 2020, like I said, in my mind, it was just beat speaking. I said 2020 is going to be a year of revelation. 2020 showed you, um, uh, and I can say this on YouTube. It's a non-minded. Y'all don't show my shit, and it's another thing. YouTube, I can go outside and just start talking and get views from 4 or 5 people. to come on the internet, the World Wide Web, where there's billions of people on here, and just to get on here and start talking, and I know there's plenty of people logged on to YouTube right now. For me not to have nobody to come on my shit, that's very telling. I mean, I understand that maybe the things I may say, the thoughts I may think, it may not be typical of the modern day way of slave, but I still have to abide by the rules of slave. I have to take my ass to work. Uh, Now, when I was talking about I got a funeral, I got to go to March. When I say I got to go, I'm going to March's funeral because I got to be there for my cousins. Uh, Especially my cousin Sammy. My cousin Sammy was a mama boy. Like myself, I admit I'm a mama's boy. I'm not a weak nigga, but I love my mama. Uh, he a mama boy, and his mama gone. Uh, I can't imagine. I mean, I can imagine, but I don't want to feel it. I just lost my sister. So I'm going. So it's like I'm thinking, well, shoot. Well, what I'll do is I'm going in and I'm gonna work 8 hours, and I'm gonna go and take PTO 4 hours, and then I'm just gonna take my 1 day bereavement. They give me a master, give me a day of bereavement. See, they give you a nice benefit. Plantation. If you got a good plantation, you get a nice little set of benefits. I got a fairly decent plantation, so they give me a set of benefits. I get 1 day I get 3 days bereavement if it's like somebody that's close, like my dear sister who just recently passed away. I had 3 days for that, and they also told me I had 10 days unpaid bereavement. So in my mind, I should say, well, shoot, I don't want to go tomorrow. I wanted to start getting prepared so I can hit the road. Um, what I want to be, I'm gonna call what I'm going to do because I've decided right now in front of you all people, you good people, because I have the option. I have my slave. Since I've been a good boy on the plantation for I guess around 7 years. This is my 8th year of my plantation. So since I've been a good boy, I have my benefits. So I have vacation time. I have what they call personal time off, or they call it something different now, and they giving us a week of that. So I'm like saying, fuck it. I'm not. I think I'm not. I think I've decided I'm not even going to be attending that job. I'm going to leave for Cleveland early. But yeah, my nigga Unitas. Salute, man. I see you, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. I really haven't gotten on my topic because I said I got Instagram over here on this other side, and I have my YouTube here, and since my YouTube is not interested in allowing me to participate in the Google Ads program, I feel no need to be commercial friendly or advertiser friendly. So I've been smoking Newports, drinking liquor from the bottle. About to light this motherfucking blunt up. I need to light some incense first though. Um, and I guess I'm about to talk about the fact that it's undeniable at this point. Nikki Haley is not going to, doesn't have a chance. Me, Master Trump is going to be the Republican candidate for the 2024 election, and then he has to go against Con Master Biden. Um, underneath an election where you don't have to worry about mail-in ballots, people are actually going to have to go to the polls this time. Now, if you know civics, then you know the popular vote is not necessarily the determining factor on who will be president. Um, it has to be the electoral college that has that final say so. But to have at this point, if they do anything in order to prohibit Donald Trump being on that ballot, there's going to be they talk about the hillbilly revolution of 2021, January 6, 2021. They talk about that shit. If they already was stretching it by not allowing him to be on that first ballot, by not allowing Donald Trump to be on that first ballot. So if they mess around and say, well, he already done whooped everybody, barely done had to go. He ain't had to do no debates with them marks or nothing. It was already a foregone conclusion that we want the Donald. At least that the Republicans say they want the Donald. On my Instagram, ABS3 I'm Mr. Nick on the real Mr. Not real Mr. Niger. Let's shit. I'm on 2 phones right now. I'm about to go. Oh shit, you don't even know who I am though. Unite my nigga, unite us. I gotta go out of here to go to do that though. You can't even type shit in this motherfucker. Can I type shit in here? I ain't never done that shit before. But my Instagram is the real Mr. Niger. TheRealMrNiger. You'll see my shit on there, man. Go, cause I'm about to turn that shit on so I can talk about this shit on my Instagram. So yeah, yeah, that's what I'm about to do. But it's a foregone conclusion. Um, Massa Biden versus Mean Massa Trump in a rematch. The thriller in Manila. the thriller. I don't know why. Okay, I don't even know how to even define that. You got me? Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, that I really have been trying to broaden my horizons on the Instagram. My Facebook is dry. The YouTube shit, they bullshit me on YouTube. In the name of you fuck with Charles and White shook us up over here. He got all y'all niggas paid stealing this content. We're gonna let you. And they weren't gonna let Mr. Nigga get no monetization off Mr. Charles, even though Mr. Charles said it was cool. But yeah, matter of fact, let me go ahead on and shit. Hold on 1 second. Let me light my L up first. My nigga Unitas, man. You go on add me up. I sent you I think I put my email up, but I don't even really fuck with the email shit. I really don't. I'm an antisocial ass nigga. Really, this is my social part right here. And that's a shame. Because I go to work, I do my motherfucking job. I don't deal with the employee gossip and all that shit, nothing like that, I don't know. I guess it comes from past experiences with dealing with people. I guess I have trust issues, perhaps. Maybe that might be the case. But yeah, Mr. Charles, hey, Mr. Charleston coming to Chicago, man. I'm going to my aunt's funeral and I'm going to pay my respects. But I'm coming back. I'm coming back home in time for business. It's gonna be good to see. Hopefully, Mr. Dewberry come. I guess Mr. Dewberry coming. But they coming to Chicago, man. A promontory. Really He coming to Chicago 2 times. He gonna come this weekend, and then he got another engagement. I think in February. Yeah. Put me on, my nigga. Put me on. You link up on all the little shit. I don't know if you got a Facebook. I got the Facebook. I got the Facebook fan page with like 38,000 or 37,6 at this point. Let me see them. Okay, I said I'm gonna light my blunt up and get ready to start talking about this shit because I'm about to the blue no matter who motherfuckers thing. Y'all put this mark in here. Now y'all want to come out and start talking about how Biden is doing so great and they scared they about to lose their job. Them niggas scared they about to lose their motherfucking job or get demoted. Cause the way this shit going, this nigga Con Mess about to lead us in the war. I mean, and then you have the image, the illusion. I don't know how. Maybe it was just coincidence or whatever. But Mean Master Trump wasn't no wars initiated underneath Mean Master Trump. He was trying to make America great again. He was bringing back factories to America and shit. And then Joe Biden got in Con Master Biden. He got in office and faked like he was undoing everything that Trump did just to rewrite a bill or rewrite whatever his policy was going to be to pretty much take from what Trump was like say for example that the insulin shit, the lowering the cost of the insulin, that was something that Trump was working on. Well, let me start it. Damn, I'm supposed to light my motherfucking blunt. Golly, I just can't be ambidextrous in the mind. I can be ambidextrous in the hand, I guess, but I guess my mind is like all over the place. But yeah, man, I'm gonna keep on talking about YouTube. YouTube, y'all on bullshit. I know y'all. I don't know if y'all got somebody watching me and shit, but let me tell y'all why y'all on bullshit. Y'all gonna tell me that having a permission, a license is not the same as ownership. So what you saying is that somebody who might post something up or a song or something like that up or what have you, um, they don't necessarily have ownership, but they have, there's a licensing in order to for them to be able to put it up there, and they're still able to monetize whatever video they may have to some degree. Because it always about, well, hell, y'all wasn't letting Mr. Charleston monetize his own channel, but y'all let people take shit from him and monetize it. So in my mind, I was like saying, if they hurry up and let me get on, I get that nigga whatever, give nigga my earnings. If I'm gonna use your shit and get money off of it, I'm gonna pay you, cause that's what type of nigga I am. But YouTube wasn't allowing that shit, ain't allowing that shit at all. I'm like saying, well, goddamn, I got permission. Permission not the same as ownership. And then they gonna tell me another reason why they wouldn't allow me to enter the Google AdSense program. They said that Mr. Charleston's video doesn't align with the content with what my channel represents. I'm like, well, damn, this is the fucking nigger room. What do you mean? What could you possibly mean? But it is what it is, fam. It is what it is. Uh, Hopefully I will get to fuck with my nigga this weekend though, and Mr. Dewberry and whomever else might be in the cast of characters. Uh, Hopefully tatted up Nene might show up. Her pretty ass. But I ain't, that she does it pretty. That woman got a pretty face. Have y'all don't know you seen tatted up Nene United on it when he on Instagram. He had on man, tatted up Nene fine. I don't like the whole. I like a woman with a lot of tattoo, but tatted up Nene very pretty in the face and in the body too, I guess. I mean, you want. I mean, a lot of people want to be. In the tradition of our people die for the right to vote. Niggas want to show up in person to vote. I have no problem going to a little because I early vote. I'm not a vote on a voting election day type of nigga. I early vote. At least the last time I voted. Last time I think I voted, I don't know if it was Obama's second term. I think I might have missed Obama's second term. I voted for his first term. I voted for him first term. The second term, I think I either wrote in a candidate. I want to say I wrote in Dr. Claude Anderson, and then I think that for Hillary and Trump, I think I set out completely. Yeah, I wrote in Dr. Claude Anderson for Trump when Obama ran again, because that was like right after he had Gaddafi had died. Well, not died, he was assassinated. Cause I'm like saying, nigga, they still, I'm debating and arguing against these motherfucking crackers and shit about, what is Obama done, and then you remember that once upon a time they had a list of all Obama's accomplishments, and then you have a whole bunch of random rhetoric ass shit that he's supposed to accomplish. But then you look at the list and say there's nothing specifically and solely for the benefit of black folks. And even though black folks, the black American, African American, put like 90% of their votes behind a nigga. He's the president of all America, not the president of black America. If he had a son, he looked like Trayvon. Not what the fuck you gonna do with your son? Man. But it's politics though. And then and really the nigga folk, I mean, I guess the blacks and African Americans, they can fool themselves and thinking they're part of it, instead of thinking they're part of the system, instead of being what we actually are, what the system is utilizes, what the system controls, what the system chooses to oppress. They may give you a pat on the back. They may give you an official position as the overseer of the lesser Negroes, the talented bourgeoisie, organization joining ass niggas. Uh, but somebody like me that went to school with y'all, I know who y'all are. I knew that once upon a time, I guess when I wanted to party and all that shit, I wanted to be in a fraternity. But at the end of the day, I look at, I feel as if I haven't missed nothing. You have these kids, these cats, they'll be like 30, 40 years old, want to go to what they call that shit, the graduate. They want to pledge graduate level. Nigga, fuck them motherfucking, or man. If you party this and that and the third, and you have special benefits, they'll look out, man. Whatever in the fuck. I don't see it. I haven't seen these motherfuckers in their organization shit on each other. Fuck each other's fuck, fuck each other's bitches. Fuck each other's niggas. Still, you just niggas with letters. Niggas with a credo, a Masonic credo. But let me be careful. I need to start this Instagram shit though. Mm-mm. My nigga, you nice to be fucking with me though. I appreciate it, fam. You say two people out there. That's beautiful. Well, second person. I mean, no one person might be you nice, but second person, what do you think about this current election? This current election year, the candidates of this current 2024 presidency. What do you think about them? Before I start my Instagram video, let me talk to you for a second. If you feel like typing. Did I do the Jeopardy countdown? Okay then, since you ain't got nothing to say, I'm gonna start this Instagram shit. Figure out how I'm gonna start this shit. Now, mind you, this is not the nigga room. I got to practice a bit of decorum because this is tied to my Facebook page, the Real Beauty of Black Relationships page. But this is actually I'm Mr. Nigga, the real Mr. Niger on Instagram. If you somehow choose to go out and seek my presence on Instagram, that is who I am on Instagram. So let me begin there. All I know is that Biden had me paying out the ass for shit that was a lot cheaper a few years. Them eggs killed me, baby. That shit was a lot cheaper a few years ago. You damn right, he sure did. He sure did. and they really want to make it seem like that we didn't see that shit. Oh, the economy's great now. You lying to motherfucking me. Shit is higher than what it was. I don't care what, just cause it's not going up no more and they went the prices and they went down. We had to adjust to that shit. We had to adjust to the fucking. And what really got me, because while we was under Mean Master Trump's administration, I was in the process of building my credit back up. What really got me underneath this presidency is the fact that when they talk about we're gonna raise interest rates and this, that, and the third. When they do that shit, they doing that shit to my credit, to my outstanding credit card debt. I'm like, shit. I'm paying this amount and that shit. They didn't added this amount of interest onto this shit. And I gotta pay a payment on that. So what I've been doing, I've been moving fucking debt. They talk if it's a credit card company, all right, consolidate your credit card debt for 0% interest for X amount of months. That's what I've been doing. I've been tap dancing with the debt underneath Master Biden. Our economy is more fucked up than my uncle's hairline. The economy ain't, and then they talk. Now they talking about well, the stock market went up. Everybody with their IRAs, their 401ks, they should be happy, nigga. We was ecstatic under Mean Master. Shit. Mean Masters when they had that fucking COVID shit, they had a stipulation where you could get money off your 401k to sustain yourself, nigga. I get how much money I get off them motherfuckers. Uh, I want to say a few thousand. But I don't want to say that much. I don't think I took 8. I took a lot of money off that bitch, and I did good with that shit. I fucked off for some of that shit though too, but I took that money off that IRA, but that 401k was growing underneath me and Master Trump because the stocks was booming, you know. So they talk about this shit right now. Well, the economy, look at this, that, man. You talking about shit that don't mean shit to the poor nigga. The poor nigga ain't got no motherfucking stock portfolio. we got to go to work and gamble, play the motherfucking lottery, do that DraftKings shit. And they put that DraftKings shit on commercial, so they can't coercing niggas to trick off on an app and gamble on sports and shit. They catch us coming and going. But yeah, okay, let me get Instagram tight. Fuck, man. Shit, man. Yeah, man, my nigga Charles White and Anthony Dewberry coming to Chicago. Them Chicago niggas, they love the nigga up here, but it's, them gang banging niggas, and they ain't don't nobody really give a fuck about King Von like that, really. That be them niggas online to give a fuck about King Von like that. And then they said niggas up here be realistic with it. They said, well, damn, that nigga was dumb enough to hop up and try to fist fight with a nigga. You don't really fuck with niggas. You got a risk. You can be a bully, but it's a risk for fucking with niggas that's scary. That's scared. A bully may be able to do what he fucking do. He may have his physical advantage and all that shit, but a nigga that's scared gonna be resourceful. Yeah, and I'm a big nigga that used to be scared. I don't think I ever really been a bully. Nah, I mean, I ain't had it in my spirit to be a bully. I hated bullies because I was bullied. Fucking YouTube, man. Y'all want to let people. If y'all ain't gonna pay a nigga, then at least let people see discover me. Y'all know who talk the same shit I talk or watch the same shit I talk about. Send niggas my motherfucking way. Let me grow. Can I grow, YouTube? I'm just asking. I'm talking to the bots or whatever. There's somebody that's catching out. If I said something really crazy, like some fucking, I ain't gonna, some black extremists, they try to call niggas black extremists before they got that one crack out underneath Trump. At least he got that crack out. Black identity extremist. I forgot that politician's name. Some old white guy was trying to label us as black identity extremists because we were upset because we were being brutalized by police and shit like that. Just the lazy casual shit. Philando Castile get killed on camera. I got the permit for the gun. I'm gonna get the gun and to chill out. The Hispanic guy, he just panicked and just shot poor Philando. Philando was for the kids. They like Mr. Philando at the school where he was at. People forget these stories and shit. Poor little Tamir Rice, his sister got his sister. Ain't nobody talked to the sister. I don't know nobody who can talk to the sister. The sister probably gone wrong by now. Is anybody gonna talk to Tamir Rice's sister and help her unload some of the trauma that she experienced when she seen her brother get killed by the police and they held her back, they handcuffed her and handcuffed him and he was dead already? But no matter who, you don't vote for Biden. You with Trump, or you want to be a Republican, huh, nigga? You want a buck. Y'all DNC, y'all blue, no matter who niggas, African American, black people, y'all do realize that's what y'all doing when y'all say that shit. Oh, you must be going Trump. You're a Republican now, huh? You're a fool. You're miseducated. You don't know nothing about politics. That should be hilarious to me because I'm like, you have the audacity and the gall. And a lot of people know how, and I guess that confounds them, so they have to put me on snooze on social media or block me or unfriend me because I tell them what it is. Look at it. Look at your Democratic Party, the decades of benign neglect. Look at their origins. I have y'all niggas vote Democrats for ad infinitum. Let me go ahead. Let me turn on this motherfucking Instagram shit so I can get a little see what's going on Instagram. Put y'all right here. Hello, beautiful black people. I hope this early morning finds you well. I've been talking to my good friends on YouTube over here, and I've been anticipating on getting on live with you guys. Now I do go on live on Facebook, but most of the time it's been Facebook and YouTube. But I've been reluctant to venture out into Instagram, and you also have the platform like I guess TikTok. They give you a hot 10 minutes to talk your live shit if you want to. But um, the topic I have for this evening is that doesn't it appear that it's a foregone conclusion that it's going to be a rematch between Con Massa Biden and Mean Massa Trump? How do you all feel about that? Do you feel that there's some impending doom that's coming upon you because merely due to the fact that there's going to be a changing of the guard underneath two political parties which have pretty much not served you as the African American, the nigga, the Negro folks, the people of colors? It hasn't served you at all in no particular form, shape, or fashion. You ask for, you let them know, well, I'm the descendant of those who were once enslaved in this country, and we built this country, and you have records in which that the industries, and the insurance industries, the banking industries, the agriculture industries, the textile industries were built upon the backs of my ancestors, but my ancestors have received no recompense. But they tell you, you say that you got to get over, you need to get over that slavery. My people, I didn't have any slaves. I came over from overseas, and I immigrated during the '40s, and I came here and pulled myself up from my bootstraps. What would provoke someone to come over to America? What was so appealing about America that wasn't appealing by your homeland, Mr. European, whatever uh, country of origin you came from? You saw what America was. Matter of fact, Europe sent its worst over here to America. And surely you don't think that Europe's worst, that they send from their prisons or whatever, the dregs of their society. Surely you don't think that they were ambitious or skilled or um, and you got to think about it. Well, hell, if the labor that was used to build upon this country was forced labor, you have to kind of fabricate. You have to have an imitation form of uh, uh, impulse, or what's the word I'm looking for? Motivation, inspiration, or drive, or something to provoke a drive in people that aren't getting paid any type of wage to go out there and build your infrastructure of your country. Not even just in the fact of working in your fields or what have you, also in the form of innovations. Because even though you might be the brightest nigger on the plantation and come up with all types of ideas in which to make your labor more easier. Whatever you invented, it didn't go to you didn't get the patent for that. You didn't get ownership of that. You weren't acknowledged for the fact that you did that. It was your owner. It was a plantation owner. The Eli Whitney cotton gin. Just to drop it like that. But I came on here Instagram, to talk about now that it's pretty much a foregone conclusion that it's going to be Con Master Trump versus Mean Master Biden. Um, y'all told us in 2020, at least y'all try to convince me, and I'm like saying no black tangibles, no black vote. Y'all you big and y'all niggas, you get you a job, nigga. I got a motherfucker. I had a job. I didn't had a good job under Mean Master, and bought me 2 cars, and I done moved out my ex bitch's father's basement, uh, got my own digs. I did fairly well underneath Mean Master Trump. So when y'all ask me, what's the problem? What is it that, why are you, I'm not even saying I'm voting for the motherfucker, but I'm making acknowledge the fact that he put some money in my pocket, and I elevated my game and my situation underneath the Mean Master Trump administration. Busy, busy baby. What's up, girl? Shit, good morning to you, sister. I'm just on here talking that shit. I'm trying to ask these good old DNC folks over here on Instagram. They may be tied into my Facebook page because some of them, they blocked me on Facebook when in the last election, I started saying, well, y'all, Kind Master Biden told y'all if y'all niggas don't vote for him, then y'all know y'all niggas. And, it's all types of random fuckery. So right now I'm saying to them, now that it's pretty much a foregone conclusion because they're not going to remove Con Master Biden and allow his vice president, um, sister, the Brahmin Indian, the blackish vice president, Kamala Harris. They're not going to allow her to run in Con Master Biden's stead. They're going to prop that old course, but they're going to have a weekend at Joey's, not a weekend at Bernie's, a weekend at Joey's, where they prop him up, put some sunglasses on him, and get a recording say, all right, boomers. I'm being corny, pardon me. But yeah, hey, listen, if you got a migrant problem in Chicago, Illinois, and Chicago, Illinois is ready to talk to people. They won't Mean Master come up here and charm us in Chicago. you know, uh, to let us know how, we some good people. It's some good, man. I'm not a Chicagoan. I'm just a transplant, but I live here. But I'm sure some people who've been living here forever, they're not concerned about the Obama library that's being built. They're more concerned about the rash of violent crime and robberies and carjackings and murders and lack of resources and lack of programs and institutions that might circumvent these nefarious activities in the city that's supposed to be so regal and royal as the great city of Chicago that was founded by DeSable, what's my man's name? The nigga that founded Chicago. But yeah, Con Master Biden versus Mean Master Trump, man. People gonna be able to walk to the polls this time, and there ain't gonna be no mail-in votes and. Okay, we'll put this on hold. It'd be like, okay, it's 11:30, 12 o'clock. It's about time to announce who it is. Well, hold on just 1 second. And then they let it roll for about 3-4 hours. And then they say, well, you can't say that it was robbed, it was rigged, and nothing like that because it wasn't rigged. We told y'all what rigged. Okay, well, whether it's rigged or not rigged, then how y'all gonna say we can't believe that it's rigged? Y'all want us to believe any other lie, y'all might tell us. So why can't we believe this particular lie? Why can't we believe, okay, y'all ripped the motherfucker off? It wasn't like y'all didn't have no reason to rip the nigga off. But then y'all came out with the propaganda. He didn't. He won. It was a fair election. The election commission did this and this. Cool, but at the end of the day, we all know that the popular vote does not determine the the election of the president. The election of the president has to go through the electoral college. So even due to the fact we might have, someone might have said that it was rigged. I guess that might come to the point where they said that the vice president could have done something, or they could have doing that little process they was having in the White House during the day that the hillbilly revolution of 2016. The uprising, the what they call that shit, the whatever they called it. They say this, but then you look see up now it's coming out. They had video where where the Capitol Police was just letting in people come in like they was doing a tour. And then when you think about it, it is the people's property. The Capitol don't it's not under ownership of the government. The damage they might have done, the little windows they might have broke or whatever. Yeah, they can pay for that shit, but yet still, the people have a right to walk through those halls and those chambers. They don't want to talk about that though. If I said you back then, if I said because I was thinking that shit back then, I imagine I'd be comfortable enough to say it now. You know, yeah, they have the history books about the Boston Tea Party where the American settlers fought against tyranny. They dumped all the queen and the king's tea into the river, and this was an act of insolence, rebellion against tyranny. Them people, Trump folks thought the DNC party was being tyrannical. They stole it. Stop the steal. Now you're in a position now because they have Trump in court, and in some people's opinion, those charges are Trump are. That's funny. Those charges are trumped up charges against Trump. Saying motherfucker overestimated his assets and to get a loan. Did he pay the loan? Yeah, they say he paid the loan, but yet still he overestimated his assets. And then you got it down in Georgia. That's man, Fannie Willis. She didn't she wanted to play sugar mama with I guess her assistant legal investigator. So now she got to go to his wife and then called his game out. So now she got to be under scrutiny. Who gave her the audacity and the gall? It's got to be some strong demo crack. Because it had to be them people. Them good old DNC people, yeah, you ought to prosecute him. You make your career will skyrocket. This, that, and the third. And what they started doing, they started dumping that money into her. So now her paramour, the dude she suspected of fucking around with, he done spent damn near $600,000 on an investigation to go against Trump for whatever case they got against Trump. $600,000. Now they talk about how much per year the DA herself, Fannie Willis, don't earn over $200,000. I think she earned like 150 or 100,000, some shit. But this nigga done used $600,000 in expenses. Free Thugger, because that's her case too. So if they get them, once them white folks skin her against going, because look at man, stay out of the middle of them people business. All them cases, whatever case they may have when they talk about going against Trump, where they go back to the Russiagate shit or the Russian bot shit or whatever, they always have a nigga center stage in that shit, whether it be a nigga on the judge bench or lawyers or whatever. Kamala Harris, as a matter of fact, she was early on, she was talking us shit before she decided to run against Mean Massa. All I say is, if them people, whatever politician it is, whether it be a Republican or a Democrat or independent or whatever you want to choose, if them people can't come to you and say, look you in your eye and sit near to you, and had to talk to you and say, well, if you elect me, you make sure I get in office and you support me, I'm gonna make sure this, and this happens, and this will tangentially benefit you in these type of ways. If they can't tell you no shit like that, then what the fuck is you doing fucking with them? It don't make sense. Y'all, well, you talking about not voting because I didn't say I'm going to vote for the Republican Party. So if I'm not voting for the Republican Party or the Democratic Party, and aside from the fact if I might see something on the ballot locally, well, say for example they had legalized marijuana, I made sure I took my ass to the polls for that. I think that might have been the year I wrote in Claude Anderson when they legalized that weed because I think that was 2020. That was 2020. Was that 2020? Yeah, that was 2020 when they legalized marijuana in the great state of Illinois. I went to the polls for that shit, baby. In fact, busy baby on here. Busy. I'm trying to go hang out with Dewberry and Mr. Charles when they come to Chicago this weekend and shit. I sent Mr. Dewberry my fucking mathematics. So he can text me back so I'll be able to call them niggas. Like, I gotta drive to Cleveland for my auntie's funeral. Uh, I said I wasn't going to work. I'm not going to work tomorrow, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and buy me some new shit and hit the road tomorrow. Get there early. It's a family. You work, nigga work every day, all the time. Plantation, I talked about the plantation. If you play the sit back, you'll hear where I'm talking about the motherfucking wage slave and good old plantation. I call my plantation Candyland. Master Candy, he treat me relatively well. He makes sure that all my needs are met. But yeah, who y'all gonna vote for? Y'all gonna vote for Congress? Y'all gonna go back? Or y'all gonna purposely and willingly? I mean, I understand the less of the two evil shit. Y'all need to stop fucking falling for that shit, man. Ain't no evil is evil. Evil is evil. If the process is not benefiting you in no way, shape, or form, then why participate in it? What they gonna do? That you still gonna have to pay the same taxes. You still gonna have to follow the same laws, whatever. Uh, Now they talk about like I said, when they did the Hillbilly Revolution and when they did the Boston Tea Party, they were fighting against tyranny. They thought that our rights as Americans are being usurped. Uh, just like them people that allegedly stormed the Capitol. They felt like, well, damn, we voted for this nigga. We know that the nigga won. He was winning before 11 o'clock. Then y'all held it over to like 3, 4 in the morning. So, we can't get the votes counted and this, and this. Trump was ready to fucking pop the champagne and eat McDonald's or whatever type of shit he had, this little congratulatory party. They put a damper on that shit. Stop the steal. Evil is evil. You already know, baby. Yeah, I might try to see Chicago doing a second video and some. Yeah, and for man, we gotta exchange information and build, man. I live out west. I live in the west and live in the suburbs of Cook County. The good old city with the sanctuary city of Chicago, and then you got I'm gonna briefly touch on this because I see a lot of people talking about it now. But if you look back through my YouTube videos, you see I've been talking about this migrant shit. Uh, Governor Pritzker is critical of Brandon Johnson, saying that he should have better plans for sheltering the migrants and blah blah blah. And Mayor Mohawk Brandon. He said, well, there's plenty of other places all throughout the state of Illinois where shelters can be built for the immigrants and blah, blah, blah. Now, I'm a nigga American. My ancestors built this bitch. Send them people back home. And the merciful thing to do is be to get them people a little bit the money that y'all give them to try to get apartments, get set up here. Give them that money to go to motherfucking fuck back home. And whatever y'all did down there to fuck up, whatever, because really y'all what it's about is that America's policy is fucked up where their homeland is. So now that America feels some form of guilt, so they have to be a surrogate sanctuary cities and shit, man. Man, come on, man. Now them people is robbing retail stores. Them people from third world countries, and you think they gonna see a Macy's with glass windows and all these spots like that, and you think that they won't be tempted to rob them bitches? And that's what they doing. But yet and still, they want to, they want to call, because really what that is a replace. And I got to be careful using the word replace. But I've said this before. Them people are intentions are to replace us. They will go now. They'll speak the rhetoric. They'll say that you're lazy. No more money for you. So with the if there's no more money for me, which I really don't remember the money actually coming. If there's no more money for me, then who is the money going to? Does it mean it's going for you and your kind, and you and your kind had nothing to do with the infrastructure which is known as modern day America? Blue no matter who, right? Get your booties to the polls. She black like me. My vice president, black girl, bitch, black like me. That broad ain't done. She ain't gave a damn about now black woman except to go to the Essence Fest. She was down to Essence Fest. Then she have her fancy nigga parties where she invite the rappers. I guess she might have sent out an invite to Tupac, but maybe it was an honorary invite to Tupac. I imagine that she's not so dim-witted that she shouldn't realize that he's dead now, and that he wasn't. But yeah, the reason I guess I'm gonna fall back on Sister Girl Kamala, command me, cause I used to have battles with the black woman online about that bride don't give a damn about you. She already said that. You think I'm gonna be president of black people? No, but she ski-weeing with y'all though. She doing the praying step with y'all, and it's all good. That's what it comes down when I talk about the gatekeepers, the good boule people, the good the respectable niggas, the talented tip, y'all talented tip niggas. I went to school with y'all. I know y'all in regular life, just not even the ones I went to school. I reckon I smell y'all. It's a smell to y'all. Y'all may sound crazy, but if it ain't a smell, y'all, it's show and energy. If it's a vibe, it's a vibe. To y'all motherfuckers. Where they talk about the Sambo and the coon and the tap dancing Negro, a lot of it be coming from y'all, man. I'm gonna name names: the Talib Kweli's, the D.L. Hughley's, and anyone that the folks that was, oh, y'all niggas better take the shot. They giving us the shot. The shot is free. Y'all being fools. Y'all not taking this shot. I ain't saying whatever that shot of Chinese whiskey. They want everybody to take that shot for that Chinese whiskey. And then Master Biden got in there and said, y'all go hang out on 4th of July and Blase will Skippy come out the 4th of July, motherfucking sicknesses spread around even further. They had a whole different strain at that point. Me and Master said drink bleach. If your dumb ass would have drank bleach because that Mark said drink bleach, then that's your dumb ass fault. Really. Why would y'all let these people fearmonger you? What are you scared of? Hey, man, at this point, liberty or death. They ain't been no liberty for the nigga folk in America. They won't even, they'll patronize you on what you want or what you need. They been patronizing. They'll put other niggas in your face to make you feel as if you might have a chance, and they're taking you seriously. All them niggas is distractions to you. They paid too. Any nigga with one of them 401c3, them not for profit program, them niggas that poses as churches, and they want to collect GoFundMe's and things like that, and make sure you hit up my Cash App, and you got to pay for this revolution. Them type of niggas, them ain't no different from the motherfucking pastor, baby. But I digress. It's gonna be Con Master Biden versus Mean Master Trump come November the 5th, 2024. What are you gonna do? And how will you justify doing what you? But y'all say, oh, it's my right. I don't have to speak on whether I vote or who I vote for or whatever. Be so suckers. Niggas be suckers. And the African American black folks be suckered by them people. They tell you what to be afraid of. Don't worry about it. Don't pay no attention to the skullduggery and the wickedness and the evilness this one particular cracker is doing. Focus on this other cracker, the one that had the reality show that was discriminatory against niggas and rent in the 70s, just like every other Caucasian person was, Jewish person was in the 70s. They put niggas in the slums. Who was the slumlords of the niggas in the 1970s? New York tap in on that. Chicago can tap in on who was the slumlords in the 70s. Who was your landlord? Ski. Kowalski. It appears if I'm being how man South America I just fucking GSP. Word to Kanye POTUS. Anti-Semitic, I just fucking GSP. No man, but the truth is the truth, man. At this point, if, like I said, them people can't come to you, and these people are running, they're rallying and they're tallying to get your vote. They had Con Master Biden. He had went to somebody's house. I didn't see no mother. I guess he was a single father with 2 sons, and he was raising his sons. But he was an educator. He's a teacher, or educator, whatever. And he had student loan debt. And Biden had recently came out with a program where he said we'll pay off $12,000 up to $12,000 of your student loan debt. He didn't say $12,000 of everybody's student loan debt. From my understanding, it's not even just everybody in general, anybody who might have only $12,000. It's just only federal employees. Now that may be true or false. I should have taken better due diligence to further research before I said it. But I do know that he did say $12,000 max. Now you might have a $24,000 or even a $13,000, $14,000 student loan debt. You may not be eligible to get that. If you're not a federal employee, you may not be eligible to get that. But this is he made this promise. Con Master Biden made this promise. Now what he did? He had this black father, single father, or I didn't see no mama. And then he said they had the headlines on the Shade Room. It said that youngsters TikTok blows up, visit from Joe Biden, blah blah blah. So then it goes, he came by there. He bought them some cooks. I don't know if that's just some fucking fast food shit or not, but he bought them some cooks, fast food. He came by the house and he talked to he spoke to Eric, and he said Eric said how much a burden the student loans was. Now Eric didn't say how much the student loans was, but they did say that he recently appreciated having the student loan debt forgiven or whatever it was. Okay, fine. So then, he also said that he was advising his son Christian about what kind of car he should buy, and they discussed intergenerational wealth. And meanwhile, as soon as the black folks had given all their support and all their resources, well, I guess all the resources that they were going to give toward the benefit of an election of a politician, they given all their resources to Con Master Biden in 2020. He comes out and he gets in front of Al Sharpton and folks and says, y'all niggas gonna have to learn to work with the Hispanics. Uh, White folks gonna be dying out. Now he didn't say the white folks gonna be losing power. He just said they're gonna be dying out. So okay, he tells you this then. So now he said he comes out, what I'm going to pretty much consider was a propaganda ploy where he goes and has a little bullshit dinner with the family. Uh, he couldn't even bring the motherfucking chef from the White House to cook them some actual food. He got some fucking fast food, and they talked about how Mean Master Trump was feeding the motherfucking college athletes McDonald's and shit. They the same. Y'all don't want to believe. Y'all, the condescending racist is just as bad as the direct. No, I prefer the direct race because the direct race is gonna tell me what it is. And a lot of times they don't be all absolutely completely evil. They just have their prejudices, and they realize that hell that if the us in some cases if we come together or intermingle together, there's going to be chaos, and I can respect that. Shout out to my people on Instagram. Marte, Just Cam, and Carmel Apple 48. Y'all vote for Democrat. Y'all blue no matter who in 2024. Let me know what it is about your candidate that's pushing you and just has you so excited and inspired to vote for them. What is the con Master Biden has up his sleeve for the African American, the black, the Negro, the minority, the people colored folks? What they got? What he got for y'all? What them people got? Them people then had us on on this thing where we've y'all you didn't them entitlements. They gonna cut your food stamps off, and then Bill Clinton cut the motherfucking food stamps off, and y'all and niggas are still Democrats. People forgot how Bill Clinton, not only did he put forth the omnibus crime bill, where it locked up fathers, albeit they might have been doing or selling dope, they still was present in their children's lives to some dysfunctional degree. Um, that law pretty much usurped them from the community, uprooted them. Now you well subversive. You uprooted them from their respective communities and outside their children's lives. So you had a generation of fatherless children. Well, I guess they had their fathers, but absentee fathered children. Meanwhile, you had a group of women who had to get it how they lived. So I guess during that process, there were benefits and programs and underneath the omnibus crime bill where when they repealed the welfare, I think they called it welfare to work, the welfare to work program. I imagine it benefited a certain amount of women, but yet and still it wasn't any type of accompanying program for the black male. The black male, whether he be single or with a woman with children or whatever, the black male still needs some form of opportunity in order to succeed. But this is the party. This is the Negroes' party, the Democratic Party, and never mind that it was the actual Republicans that rallied. Lincoln was a fucking Republican. Now what did the Republican Party get today? All of them is white folks. White folks do what they want. If white folks do what benefits them to the best of their ability, to their benefit. Now, even with the situation with the migrants coming into America, it's been like maybe I think this is like 30,000, maybe 35,000. From 20, I'm gonna say 25,000, 35,000 migrants is coming to Chicago within the last year or so. They're continually being bussed in, and what we have a situation where there was homeless folks up here already. There was already deprivation crimes being committed up here already. People can't need to rob in order to live. So now you got people who ain't got no roots or nothing here, but they see opportunity to rob because hell, wherever they coming from, it's in much worse condition than where they are now. Where they sleeping on the police station floor, where they put them motherfuckers in tents. That's still, at least they got a shot at it coming up. And when all else fails, they can go the fuck back home. Why not eliminate the wait time? Chicago is closed. Y'all got to go home, baby. Governor Pritzker, you want to put it all on Brandon Johnson, and Brandon Johnson wants to put it on the governor of Texas, but nobody wants to put it upon the federal administrative arm of power, the executive office. Kamala said, "Don't come, don't come. If you're thinking about running across the border, don't come." Biden put in on the wall. I don't know if y'all know that or not. Biden, the wall was still being built. Everybody's talking about, ain't gonna build no wall. That motherfucker was building that motherfucking wall. Me and Master Trump building that motherfucking wall. And Master Biden, he was acting like he wasn't with that wall. But them motherfuckers got with the program with that motherfucking wall. But yet still, they allowing these people to come on through here. Like we had a resource. We don't have a resource for our people. We already been deprived here. But y'all call us victims and but y'all want to propagate them people from the camera. They need political asylum, and a lot of motherfuckers aren't even eligible for asylum. They just motherfuckers who made their way up across the border and taking advantage of what kink in the law or wrinkle in the policy they could wiggle their way through. So yeah. I don't want to come on here and talk about it. It's going to be Trump versus Master Biden 2024. Vote early and vote often. Y'all make sure y'all attend the time. Man, I'm kind of thinking about it. The DNC convention is in Illinois. It's in Chicago. I'm like, I don't protest a goddamn thing. I'd be ready to fight. I need to keep my ass away from that. I'd be in the motherfucker. I know if I know I'm gonna go to jail, then fuck, I might as well just turn myself in jail. Goddamn, man, I'm gonna go down there and put on a show for y'all niggas, for when a lot of niggas ain't gonna be with the shits. No way. I need when you have a constitution, there's you build up principles. It's like there's certain things you say to yourself, and but I gotta shout out my nigga, because he really pretty much put in perspective for me. There's certain things you got to be willing to die, kill, or go to jail for. At some point it's gonna be enough. It's enough. Death. At this point, when it gets to be too bad, shit. At least death is the sweetest of release. Not compelling any of y'all niggas to commit suicide. I'm just being philosophical and poetical. Nevertheless, Instagram, I appreciate y'all for coming on and fucking with me. I hope that I didn't bore y'all to death. I hope that you've been somewhat enlightened. I really would like to hear some of the defenses toward this particular party and this particular president, in which to provoke you in order to I got to go and vote blue again. Again, my whole life and my people's whole world depend on Master Biden returning in office. That nigga about that motherfucker, old man about to start World War motherfucking 3. But yeah, Instagram, I appreciate y'all for fucking with me. Y'all have a great morning, great day. I'm gonna call my motherfucking plantation and tell them I won't be able to attend field services today. I got to go tend with my family. I'm gonna have to pull my slave passes out when my boy passes out and roll with the punches. Peace and love, y'all. All right, YouTube, I'm back, man. That was fun. Might try to see Charles in second. Evil is evil. USA Stockholm Center. You got damn right, bitch, baby. Motherfucker got Stockholm Centers coming. They robbing everything in sight. Send them all back to where, them motherfuckers are doing dope. They robbing. They killing. I'm sure some of them are probably fairly good people, but Yeah, my boy. I should say my boy. They gonna be sorry. You're Trump supporting that nigga. How that nigga Trump say? I'm sure some of them are fairly good people. Shit, motherfuckers is pedophiles and rapists. Goddamn military age ass man. How they gonna kick him out? When it come time to kick him out, who they gonna have the army kick them motherfuckers? Man, fuck them motherfuckers. Fucking shit. We gotta get in touch though, like you said. My family in Chicago lives in the same area. Yeah, I live out west suburbs there, United. Man, Shade Room be on that book. Shade Room, man. When they even when they post the article about the little boy having comments about him coming to their house, us they talking about us next, cause you know they're run by immigrants. They're run by want to be a they want to they live in the American dream by way of sending money back home to their people in their homeland. You know, the more they build themselves up into America, that way they can say, well, hell, I'm getting money in America, and I can be a big, I can swing my dick in my homeland, or you know, I'm guessing in the woman's case, I can uh twerk my tail. I don't know what the fuck, woman. Hell, that's what they be on. I work with immigrants. I mean, I work with foreigners, or I guess immigrants. Fuck it, immigrants. Immigrants not a bad word, is. I work with them people. So it's like, okay, I see what y'all doing. I done trained some. I trained some of them. You know, whether it be a Hispanic motherfucker, whether it be a African nigga, or what have you. Uh, Cause my thing about it is a lot of times them motherfuckers think we stupid. They really think that we're the foolish one until they realize that you're not exempt from the treatment that we get. We just smarter than y'all. Y'all feel like y'all don't want to work hard. No, we're not gonna get taken advantage of. But y'all think that this little bit of money they offering just for the job you got on, y'all think that's worth something. And then when y'all realize that it's not, y'all want to play lazy on us and put us in the position, the twist where we got to carry y'all weight and our weight too, just to keep the sanctity of the plantation. It's just wild as a motherfucker. TD Jakes 10 Revival starring Camlet. They gonna have fish plates. They gonna have a credit repair. What else they gonna have at the Camlet, TD Jakes Camlet 10 Revival? They gonna have to have some artists. Maybe nah, Puffy he wouldn't. That vote or die shit. That shit done. Who would they have there? Nah, Kanye he wouldn't do it. Drake he wouldn't do it. I don't know who. Maybe they got BG. Maybe they get BG. BG would come out there and talk about why. Why do you think I'm man? Oh, Grady Purdue. GradyPerdue. Grady Purdue. That's my government. Grady Purdue. Like Grady like Sanford, son. I deal with it all my life. Purdue like the chicken. Perdue. You'll see me. I got videos up on that bitch. Matter of fact, I did a video when I went to get me a Philly steak and cheese out here out in Maywood. Nah, I'm Bellwood. I'm in yeah, out in Bellwood. I went to one. My tolerance for alcohol kind of scares me at this point. I think that should kind of started during the corona though. And I think part of the problem is, I guess if I had to get up and move around and all that type of shit, I'd probably be drunk, feel drunker, or my motor skills would be worse off than what they are. But just sitting there drinking this shit, I don't really feel a motherfucking thing. Yeah, I got you. I'll be looking for you. Yeah, Jersey has best seat, but shit, once you get on my page and see my page, because my page is mostly public. Um, I don't know if you're in the Charleston White Facebook fan page, his official page, but I'm like the moderator in that bitch. So matter of fact, I got two pages really in there. Oh, shit, I can't pick it up. I just hold it. Yeah. So yeah. Let me share that shit. I'm gonna wait on that. I gotta finish my my Instagram sitting there. I need to share it per se. But yeah, yeah, I'm in there. If you see me, well, you on the phone now, so you probably don't see me yet, but you'll see me. And yeah, I got a fan page on that motherfucker too. The Real Beauty of Black Relationships fan page. White House, Jersey, White House to be exact. But are you saying the Jersey cheesesteaks is that a place called White House? What about the Philly? Don't they have Cleveland got fair? Yeah, so now I gotta be careful. When I go to Cleveland, I'm not going for no Philly cheese. I'm going for a corned beef sandwich or fried fried beef Polish, maybe some wings. But the barbecue used to be on point for me when I eat pork though. Yeah, man. Philly subs are trash. See, I never had one though. I know that I got a whole lot of shit, a whole lot of I think, but really I prefer the chicken Philly from these people that this Tony sub place because um okay they say a steak, but really it don't seem it seem like I guess it's skirt steak, but it don't it be all right. I rather have the chicken. Yeah, chicken Philly. That chicken Philly be fine. White House shop in Jersey. I done been to New York, but I ain't never been to Jersey. I've been to New York. Um, yeah, I've been to New York. I ain't never been out west either. But, mm but yeah, man. Chicken cheesesteak fire. I love me because see that's what I got the steak. I got the steak. Philly cheesesteak tonight, and I was like saying, well, shit, this is decent. But I still like the chicken better. You know, I could have, really, and I kind of guess it's kind of like a violation. I really want to put lettuce and tomato, on that motherfucker, but I can't really do that at this point. I'd rather have it be a steak sandwich because it's being a steak Philly cheese. That ain't enough. It's alright, but that chicken Philly is much better in my eyes. I think what they put on there, I don't know. I guess that was maybe that was provolone. Um, I went to the motherfucking Indian. Indians be on all that shit. All the motherfucking nigga spots, the motherfucking Arab Indians be on that shit. So this spot I went to, them motherfuckers run by Arabs. So I don't know I don't know what what cheese they put on that bitch. Yeah, I know it wasn't Swiss. It might have been, I say, it's either provolone. I know it wasn't that Chihuahua shit. Yeah, I'll see it. And they couldn't have been mozzarella because they had to have some type of flavor to it. So it might have been provolone. It might have been provolone. Mm-mm. Fucking, I love Lucy. I don't have cable. I don't pay for cable. I be watching shit on one of the little apps and shit. So I have a air antenna for my TV. So they be have showing all this old shit like sister still come on, and all of us that show with Kyla Pratt and what's your boy, that comedian name, married to I Love Your Smile, Shanice Flex Washington. That show come on, and girlfriend, adult girlfriend still come on these channels and shit. But I guess I'm just rambling on at this point. I'm busy. I'm just fucking with busy at this point. Busy, baby. You ain't gonna send me a request. I'll be looking for you. I hope you see me. Yeah, but Charlie, Mr. Charles, my nigga Charles, Mr. Charles, he's supposed to be at the promontory in Chicago this weekend. And that's close to the out west now. They giving them so they have them. I don't know whether they give them whether they're honoring him or whether they asking them to host. They have some type of an awards benefit like later on in February. But that's gonna be like in south like out south. You know, the south side, the deep south side of Chicago, like the south suburbs of Chicago for the most part, like Calumet. I think it said she was in Calumet. So that's like the nigga side of Chicago. Well, I guess all of it, a lot of multiple sides of Chicago is the nigga side, but uh, well, they said that shit gonna be that's definitely niggas out in Calumet. Kanye rap about it. Kanye met play with the Stones. I'm talking about the P Stones. That's that gang shit. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm not a gangster. I wasn't raised. I moved to Chicago. I'm not a Chicago native. I used to, and that's a guilty play. I mean, but still, as a man, I say, well, shoot. In order to understand, well, I'm not gonna listen to a nigga tell me about what a woman is. I really listen to a woman, Mara Brock Kill, and I guess her husband. They was writing that shit. I really listen to Mara Brock Kill by way of her characters tell me what a woman get, how a woman get down. Um, I guess there was she put her propaganda in there to some degree, but she still balanced it out fairly well. Um, so yeah, I used to fuck with girlfriend Tasha Mack and them. Mm-mm. Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, busy baby. YouTube won't let me monetize. They won't let me. They keep on. They told they refused my application 3 times. They said reuse content because I post Mr. Charleston content up. Mr. Charleston gave me permission to use this content. He said, when I went down in there, I drove all the way from Chicago to Nashville because I got to see my nigga comedy show. He was just starting out on that comedy shit. It was his first show in Nashville. And I drove down there, and I really left early. I really should stay down a little bit longer, cause that extra day wouldn't make a difference. But I digress on that. But yeah, he's supposed to be coming up here this weekend. Hopefully, him and Mr. Dewberry. I think Barry White might be there too. Um, so hopefully I'll be able to get fuck with them niggas. I got to drive to Cleveland first though, and be there with my cousin, my cousins, and my uncle. And just a family period, cause my aunt, my aunt Elba, my uncle Sam's wife, she passed away. She had been going through her dementia. But it didn't still seem like whenever I went up there, it seemed like she reckoned who I was, and I embraced that. She gave me, I think I might have, she gave me some candy one time, and I said I'm gonna try to save it, and I think I may save one piece. I think there's one piece left. Niggas be sentimental and save keepsakes. But my auntie, she was a Puerto Rican lady. I got Puerto Ricans in my family. My cousins is half Puerto Rican, nigga, half Negro Ricans. Words it was that Noriega Negro Rican. I don't know what the Nori is, but fuck Nori. But yeah, mine was very, very sweet, very kind, very creative. She used to do floral arrangements. She's a prime level baker. Mother, she loved her kids, and she was very kind to us, and always looked out for us. And even though we was kids, she still treated us as if we were persons. Aunt Elba, man, damn, Aunt Elba gone. I just lost my sister. I don't know if I told you. I don't know, Biz, you know that now. I lost my sister. My elder sister, like my second mama. I still like, that shit, man. It's certain levels of pain that you go through, man. Oh my God. Ooh, the pain. The pain of losing my sister, man. And then the regret of not going out to see her, and I knew she was sick. I knew my sister been sick. Once upon a time, I got mad at my sister because my sister told me that she was about to die. And I'm thinking that my sister about to die, or she got a certain amount of months or whatever, she gonna die. And I'm doing all this extra and all, whatever. And then, come to find out she was halfway bullshitting, so I got mad at her. And I held a grudge at her for a minute. My sister been sick the whole time. Whether it was a timeline or date when she's supposed to die, whether she lied about the timeline or date or whatever, she still was sick. But I got mad, what I mean? You gonna tell me I'm crying at work and shit, I don't know, I'm breaking down and shit, and I don't know what to do either because like my older sister's my second mama. So, she passed, man. I never. mm. Yeah, y'all got to go. I'm about to go off into some old other shit. But busy baby, I thank you for fucking with me, sis. Go and fuck with me on Facebook. United. So if you still out there, go and fuck with me on Facebook. Uh, y'all know it's me, cause here both. And then I don't know if y'all in the official Charles White Facebook fan page. Uh, go and fuck with that shit too. So, with that being said, Kind Master Biden versus Mean Master Trump. Y'all got to vote. Yeah, y'all popular vote. Popular vote don't mean the motherfucking thing, but it will be interesting to see how it turns out. I guess it means something. Let me stop saying that for y'all, for them people come for me. Uh, so it's gonna be the popular vote. Will it be the rumble in the European rumble in the European jungle? The skirmish in the garden, I guess you could say. Kind Master Biden versus Mean Master Trump. Who will prevail in this matchup this time around? There'll be no excuses. There'll be just straight ballot boxing, electoral colleging. Good morning, busy baby. Thank you for fucking with me, sis. United one man. Link up with me too, my nigga. If you got family in Chicago, I'll fuck with you, my nigga. No bullshit. Uh, Peace and love, nigga nation or nothing. I'll holler.